Welcome back. There's a major scandal going on with Governor Andrew Cuomo's deadly decision to pack nursing homes with COVID patients. Instead of asking his brother about the disastrous mishandling, CNN's Chris Cuomo decided he'd rather joke around instead.
This is the normal swab. Is it true that this was the swab that the nurse was actually using on you, and that at first it went into your nose and disappeared, so that in scale, this was the actual swab that was being used to fit up that double-barrel shotgun that you have mounted on the front of your pretty face? Love
That is not.
Come on, which was
This
it?
is not love. This is not love.
Greg?
I love this. How big is your blind? I mean, I'm all for humor in politics, but how big is your blind spot not to see how stupid this is? Something is missing in Cuomo world. It's any concept of self-awareness. First, Chris told everybody to quarantine, and then he broke his. Then he got all ticked off at Trump for trying a prescribed drug, and in which then he dosed on something less safe, a less safe version. And then he always talks about how Trump is indifferent to suffering, and he's, turning into Carrot Top with the governor of New York as thousands have died in rest homes. The consequences of this, though, aren't funny. The reason why the media lionized Andrew Cuomo while the rest homes were being ravaged was in part due to these adorable little skits and routines on CNN. That gave them isn't it great? Let's tune in and watch. It's so human. Could you imagine Andrew Cuomo on Special Report? What would have happened if Bret Baier pulled out like a giant swab? They'd be calling him indifferent to death and suffering. So I have a final dumb question. Chris Cuomo, Don Lemon, Anderson Cooper, what are they? I know what I am, and I know what Tucker is. I know what Jesse is. We're commentators. I know what Bill Hemmer is, and Bret Baier is, and Shannon Bream. They are news people. But there's no distinction on CNN of what they are. So they're allowed to portray opinion as fact, and then they dare to pass judgment on us in their phony stentorian words, which are just absolutely laughable. Answer that question. What are they? I don't know.